Well, hello friends, Josevich here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone as we wrap up, or at least we're getting closer and closer to wrapping up our Dragon Priest month. I think we're going into a Yogg month after this one. We've queued into another little bit of a priest. Oh, who's going double Shadow Visions very early. Maybe this is some sort of Inner Fire style of priests. They're looking for their divine spirits, looking for their inner fires, things like that to buff up this radiant elemental way out of control. And if that is the case, well, then we could be in big trouble. But we're going to hope that we're not facing that sort of deck because we don't have any way to deal with it. So we are going to go with our Shifting Shade to begin this game after passing for 3 turns in a row, which sometimes priest does. But at this point, I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Uh-oh. What's coming out for 5? Oh! Our opponent's doing secret agent things. That's not cool. Hopefully no power word shield, and then we'll be okay. Yeah, we're going to be really okay right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw out another... Hold on, let's see what we get from our opponent first, just in case this changes our plan. I can't imagine that it does. Ooh, that's very good value for us. We're going to throw out our other Shifting Shade. So our opponent did have a dragon, obviously. They activated their Draco P, right? Yeah, they had to. And then there's 2 Shadow Vision cards somewhere here in the middle. So we've got ourselves a little bit of a game. Oh no, Draco P into Draco P is no fun. Not for anyone, at least not for us right now. This could be a bit of a long game, and that's okay. I love these. Oh, hello, Shadow or Death. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Ooh. I think we're gonna go with little Deathwing time. We're gonna go ahead and remove that and start punching face. So some of the beauty of... Do we even want to play into... Yeah, you know what? I'll play into Dragonfire Potion. If our opponent doesn't have anything to do, they'll Dragonfire Potion right now. So the beauty of this is that our priest doesn't have any like great silence effects. Again, of course, unless our opponent is playing one of those sort of like silency style decks, which I don't think that they are. This might be a ridiculous control style game though. Let's discover more dragons. I would love Draco P. Oh my goodness. This could just get out of control right now. Let's do this. What are we getting? Potion of Madness, that's kind of cool. I guess we want to trade off our... yeah, we don't want to get milled here, so... We'll only play one. And we honestly could have left this in our hand for fear of, you know, Potion of Madness shenanigans from our opponent. But I think this is okay. I kind of like this play right now. I like this play for a number of reasons. There we go. This is why. So we can trade into our opponent's 1/3. No, I think we're going to win with our Deathwing, summoning Deathwing. And a couple Primordial, at least a couple Primordial Drakes, if not other things that we're able to top deck. Wow. So we're going to attack. Potion of Madness. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Oh no. Take a Shadow or Pain, please. How good is Dragonfire Potion right now? No, I definitely wanna be keeping this one alive right now. Ooh. That's kind of a card that needs to get dealt with, right? We'll do this. I don't mind this play. And we'll say go. We'll see what happens here. I don't mind going a little bit slow. Like, in the event that our opponent does slam down a Primordial Drake, we're not too happy about it. But at the same time, I'm not too worried, simply because our Priest of the Feast can't get killed. And not, like, a lot of other things. That's just, yeah. Okay, how are we doing this now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pain, that's fine. I'm not bothered. I think maybe we do slam down 1. 2, 3, 4. Then we go face. Yeah, that's okay. And we'll just attack in this way now. So that next turn we're hoping... Yeah, so we're keeping our opponent's board pretty clear. They've had a bunch of Draco Ps now. That one wasn't in their deck, right? They've already played their real ones. I mean, their real ones, you know what I mean. Like the ones that were not created by anything else. We also had pretty good success here with a couple bonus Nether Spite Historians, right? So, I mean, we can't really complain in terms of... That could be really scary. If that's Ysera or something, that could be awful for us. That's okay. That's not okay. That's okay. We have our own power incarnate right now. Oh, 4, 5, 6. So the thing is, even if our opponent does Shadow or Death this, they still can't get through right now. So we'll hopefully be able to do some interesting things. And if they can't, well then, we'll be off to the races. And our opponent has played one Shadow or Death, right? Or was that us? Maybe we were the ones who played Shadow or Death. Oh no, I'm losing track now. That's okay. We'll see. We'll see if our opponent has that removal or not, though. Oh my goodness. Those are some... That's a good amount of Draco Ps. That's 4. 4 for the opponent. How many for us? That's 4 for the opponent, 1 for us.
This jungle hides
Oh, we don't need that many Elises. Now, do we? Okay. So the question is, how do we want to do this? Like, do we need... I think we kind of need to control a little, don't we? As much as I hate that idea. I guess we kill off the dragon. Then we'll do this. I know that minion already attacked. We just want to heal, friend. I think this will be a reasonable way to do things right now. I know it's not really getting the 12s into face, which would be setting things up, but our opponent has a pretty strong board right now, which we can't really leave. We can't really leave this board alone, you know. We can't leave it with that many big things. Oh, Shadow... Another Shadow Vision? Oh, that has to be one of my Shadow Visions then, right? This has to be a Shadow or Death. Like, I can't imagine... Oh, boy. Our opponent's got some big cards here going on. Can we have another Primordial Drake, please? This is 12 plus 12, so that's pretty scary. Dragonfire Potion. Denies lethal. Heal trade. If we go Dragonfire Potion and then attack face heal, how does that work? It's still not lethal because our opponent will just heal next turn and then they'll heal to 13, so we won't have lethal with Deathwing. I think that's the only way we win though, right? Like, what could we could get something awesome from Curious Glimmerroot, but I think that's the way we have to do it. You know what? Let's actually generate a... no. We need to do the heal, though. Because otherwise this just trades for free. That's too bad. We'll see how this goes. Maybe this was a horrible... Maybe that was a horrible play. That yeah, it's too bad we couldn't find a death for Deathwing earlier. Could have saved us from some of our problems. And you know what? It won't be lethal because we would still have lethal because we get a couple extra Twilight Drakes. So unless our opponent trades and then also has like a Holy Nova, like if our opponent's removal is Dragonfire Potion, we'll be good. Because then we'll just have way too much damage on board. Maybe we should have baited our opponent a little bit by leaving this at 7 to try and get... Oh, they had the death all along? Yeah, that's a lot. Unfortunately, this trade happens now. Or more removal. Oh, Holy Nova. Wrecked. Oh, brutal. It was Holy Nova. Wait, was that real or was that like... Oh, and it was by Shadow Visions. Interesting. Very, very interesting deck that our opponent's playing here.
Is someone injured?
They were able to fit in a free from Amber. Like, how does our opponent deal with... I guess our opponent deals with early game. Simply with... Oh, we need a dragon here, basically. Is why we did this first. Oh, what does our opponent even play? I'm gonna guess Cabal Shadow Priest, because that's the only thing that helps us right now.
Let me change your mind.
Like, the other two don't let us, like, even pretend to come back into the game, so we're not gonna take them. Oh, this is really bad. I don't know how we can possibly make a comeback right now. But we'll play this out. Oh, that was so sad. That was, yeah, if it wasn't for Holy Nova, we would have been in business. I guess, you know, if our opponent has Tar Creepers, no, never mind. I know I was kind of slagging off our opponent's early game. Yeah, Hallucination, we're probably done. Let's just talk about our opponent's deck. They had Tar Creeper, right? Oh, we did the Potion of Madness early game. Oh no, now we're getting it done right back to us. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that sort of thing happens. They got the Tar Creepers for early game. They also have Radiant Elementals. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Okay. And we're all out of Potion of Madness, unfortunately, so we don't get to steal the Pyros here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll do this, and then we'll get rid of that one, I guess. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny game. I mean, we've definitely lost. If our opponent does anything awesome now, we'll just concede to get to the next game. That's really unfortunate. What is that? 4 Draco Ps from our opponent. 2 free from Ambers. We had 2 Deathwings. An absolutely awesome game. There's nothing that we can do to get us back into the game. So, we're not going to waste time. That was a really fun game. As much as that stinks that was a loss, that was still a really fun game. Oh, wow. This is Quest Mage, so this is going to be very, very interesting to see if we just get OTK'd here. This is going to be interesting to see, yeah, what type of... Oh boy, and our opponent's already got 1 spell going. This will be interesting to see if our opponent's going to be able to... And what type of deck they built, and if they'll be able to pull off the combo. So our opponent's deck is going to have a whole lot of draw and a whole lot of card generation. The way that we're going to be able to win is by applying tempo and early game pressure to our opponent, so that they're not able to handle our boards, and that they have to use a lot of removal on our minions, so that even, you know, the only way that they will be able to win is going to be with some sort of infinite combo, where we wouldn't have a chance anyways. So, I mean, I want to say so far so good. You know, we're going to be able to curve out with minions, and, you know, starting next turn, it's going to be Molten Reflection, right? So we're pretty confident in knowing what type of... You know, we're pretty confident in knowing how we're going to lose, if we lose. Cabal Chemist, scary. Our opponent has 2 now, cards. We've only done 2 damage. They have 2 cards, 2/6 of their quest completed. That's 1/3, for those of you who are mathematically inclined. And we have done 2 damage. 2 out of 6 and 2 damage. That's not a good ratio. We definitely need to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. The end is coming. Oh, wow. And that was from... That was the generated one, right? That's not a... my money is 100% on that not being real. We are going to test for Counterspell this way. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go do that. And we are going to apply a bunch more pressure, and we're going to play around Meteor right now. Look at that. We're going to be paying attention, even though it's, you know, it's a bad Meteor. But what do we think is in our opponent's deck? We know it's Arcane Intellect, so we have to take that. So we are applying a little bit of pressure right now. That's a good thing. Our opponent could just Blizzard right now, obviously. Summon a friendly minion. This is really bad in our deck, because there's not much that we want to be doing this to. Obviously, our opponent's just looking to freeze and stall. They still have 1 card from the Cabal Chemist. And there are actually some pretty good potions. There's also some really bad ones. That one's okay. You know, I can't say either way if it's, you know, that great, that bad. We're going to go with the Draco P this turn. Because we want... Oh, what do we want the most? Do we want 3 random spells? I don't think we're going to have time to play a whole bunch of random spells. I think we'll have time... Oops. What I said was, before I knocked my mic off, sorry, was I don't think we're going to have time to play a whole bunch of random spells. But I think we will have time to play 1 random spell. So, that's why we went with Babbling Book there, as opposed to, you know, Frostbolt is obviously excellent. The Kabbalist Tome is obviously excellent. But our opponent right now is going to be looking to be playing removal. Secret, that's okay. If one of these guys gets pinged down, that's also okay for us right now. We're testing for secrets here. Vaporize. That's okay. So that really slows us down right now. We are going to go for a little Drac OP action. Where do we want to do it? I guess over here? I don't even know what the best way to do it is. I did that backwards because I was just excited. I should have obviously done the Nether Spite Historian. I don't know if it's going to matter, though. It will matter. It obviously matters. That was because I was just so happy to be having the Drac OP to play. This could be bad. Our opponent's obviously looking for an ice block there. Otherwise, we'll win. 10, 14, 15. We'll set our opponent at 1. If that's not ice block, we win. The 1-1 gets pinged down. So the question is now, do we want to set our opponent down to 2? Do we want to... Oh, we'll test for a counterspell now. We're going to go ahead with a Shadow Word Pain. Be continuing to apply pressure here. And this time we're going to draw to try to not mess up. Oh, I should have played around a little... Oops, yeah, that was bad placement as well. Okay, I kind of lost my focus there. We're back in this now, though. Okay. I'll shake this one off. Our opponent still is not done their quest right now. I mean, they know we're popping the ice block this turn, unless they do something crazy. And now, honestly, having that Frostbolt would be way better than Polymorph, obviously. There's Kabbalist Tome. So that's 3 spells. You know what? That's almost the rest of their quest completed. Oh, Frost Nova's awful for us. Babbling Book is awful for us. Okay, so the rest of their quest completed is in hand. Now we just have to see, you know, how much of the combo is in hand. What do we do? We'll buff something on the outside here. We will Shadow Vision something here. I guess we'll take a death, just in case. Can we draw? We'll go to 8-9. That's fine. I can go to 8-9 right now. Okay. So maybe that makes a big difference, actually, if we have our... We would have had 1 extra damage. Our opponent would have been at 1 there. Yeah. We'll see. It's going to come down to what these random cards are, I think. You know, how much they're able to really interact with our board. In terms of stalling, in terms of giving our opponent more turns, more health. That sort of thing. Like, if this is... Oh my goodness, all the secrets. All the secrets. We were not joking about having all the secrets going on. Okay, so we pop at 1, obviously. Wait. 12 plus is going to be 10. We can still do it this way. Vape? Ice Barrier. Also vape or no? That was backwards. I feel like I've basically completely lost my mind here on how to play Hearthstone. Let's get some Nether Spite Historians inside, if you don't mind. Mirror Entity, that's okay. I kind of want to just get rid of our opponent's minions. As much as it's like, you know, it does wipe out our board as well. I just don't want our opponent to have anything to do next turn. Other than needing to play an ice block and then seeing what else they can do to try and set up their combo. I mean, their quest, we know their quest is completed. They have 1 more Kabbalist Tome card in their hand. We know that. It's just literally coming down to if they have ways to continue to freeze and slow our board down. And then also block things like Polymorph. So that's really, I think, what this is going to come down to. And I mean, we have healing. We have We have spells and healing if we don't just simply get OTK'd here. And then yeah, we would have popped at 1 there. Oops. There's one freeze spell. That's not going to face. That's not going to be a card that gets lets our opponent cast things for free. Destroying a frozen minion. Okay. Quest completed. Unless there's another ice block, we're really good, I think, right? So we obviously attack properly this time. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll just go here. We'll play a couple big things. We'll play a couple small things. Just to make sure that we have a bit of a board. So yeah, our opponent can have a second turn. But, I mean, unless they have a third ice block, like if they have a generated, or if they can generate any more cards, then maybe they can ice block. Otherwise, I think we got this. So I think basically we showed, you know, here how we can kind of put pressure on this Quest Mage, which is why I think people don't play Quest Mage in the same traditional way that we're seeing in this video. I mean, obviously, if our opponent's Kabbalist Tome was different, if it was nothing but Blizzards, Frost Novas, it'd be different. But, you know, it's not. We have no way of dealing more damage. We will continue doing this then. And continue hoping that we don't get killed here. I mean, hey, that's one extra Frost Nova, right? Oh, that's a real one, though. But still. Did we lose? No way. Time warp? Okay. What else is in hand? It would have to be... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it'd have to be like Archmage. Yeah, no, it can't be done now, right? Unless it's Archmage. Molten Reflection doesn't become infinite fireballs, though. I mean, a Blizzard or a Frost Nova would still be pretty scary. We would just, you know, Dragonfire Potion. But otherwise, I think we've kind of got this. I mean, the combo's not going to be in our opponent's hand right now. Just because it can't be.
I bring life.
Okay.
Well played.
That's well played, because now we actually have the damage on board. Another... Is this actually not lethal now? 7, 10, 11... It's actually not lethal. What do you know? That's pretty funny. I mean, we're still going to win at the end of the game. But yeah, no, do that face damage. I forgot. Yeah, we're taking a little face damage now. We're worried about this. Oh, yeah, our opponent doesn't want us drawing. That's kind of funny. I think we just Shadow or Death here. And then we'll just remove our opponent's board and heal to full. So, I mean, even if our opponent has Archmage, has, you know, the free Arcane Giants, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. So that was still, you know, our opponent still completed their quest. They wanted to play it. I'm totally on board with that. Paddling Book? You never know, right? Maybe it's another Blizzard or Frost Nova. I should say another Frost Nova or a Blizzard. I was joking. I was actually joking about this game not ending. That's pretty funny as well. Our opponent just does not want to lose here. And we're healing the outside because we're playing into Meteor, but even still, Meteor just not going to clear now. Yeah. Our opponent just doesn't want to give this one up. Oh, come on. Come on. That's pretty funny, though. That's pretty funny. Oh, my goodness. Our opponent just doesn't want to give up here. What are we going to heal? We'll heal this one, I guess. That's pretty funny. Oh, no. There's no way this becomes a game. Like, what is this card? That's my question. This has been in our opponent's hand forever, hasn't it? I want to know. I want to know. What is this card? Play it. Is it an Arcane Giant?
You win
There we go. Oh, that was too funny. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. So that's one Dragon Priest mirror where we saw tons and tons of dragon resources and we ended up losing it, unfortunately. Super cool Quest Mage that we ended up being able to apply enough pressure to, which is always a cool thing to be doing, because otherwise you just get OTK'd, and that's what our opponent was definitely looking to do. If you made it to this point in the video, you might as well hit that subscribe button right above that Warsong Commander, the big red one below. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. Keep your stick on the ice.